Thank you very much, Ken Corla, and gorgeous Minister Feehan. Minister, over the past few months, my local parks in Lucan, Clondalkin, Palmerstown and Rathcoole have become littered with strange, shiny silver bullets. Many people were shocked to discover that these objects are the residue of a new drug abuse craze amongst young people. Teenagers who are inhaling nitrous oxide, also known as laughing gas, from these bullets to get high. While this craze is new in Ireland, we can see the path it leads to from other countries' experiences. In the UK, 1 in 11 young people now use nitrous oxide. That's higher than the proportion of young people that use cocaine or ecstasy there. Dutch young people started experimenting with 1 or 2 cartridges, but this escalated to the point where abuse is running rampant and is now out of control in the Netherlands. A report by the National Information Centre on Poison in the Netherlands highlights a shocking increase in the number of people consuming 50 cartridges a day. Some young people are consuming as much as 100 cartridges through balloons a day. It's becoming the drug of choice for young people, and the consequences are chilling. In the Netherlands, the number of recorded cases of nitrous oxide damaging health has increased tenfold in a 4-year period. More than 1 in 3 Dutch partygoers now use nitrous oxide on a regular basis. 64 young adults in the Netherlands have been hospitalised in the past 2 years alone. While too many young people see it as harmless fun, neurologists are crystal clear about its long-term consequences. The gas depletes the body's store of vitamin B12. This can cause spinal cord damage and is leading to young people being diagnosed as paraplegic and becoming wheelchair-bound. The average age of Dutch patients confined to wheelchairs as a result of abusing laughing gas is just 22 years of age. In the UK, nitrous oxide has been linked to 17 deaths within 3 years, according to their official statistics. Tragically, we have suffered our first deaths as a result of this scourge in Ireland, with the media reporting deaths in Mill Street in Cork and Tala in Dublin. The easy availability of nitrous oxide really is shocking. If you just type "buy nitrous oxide" into your search engine now, you'll see an ad displayed, which your search engine is paid to show you, for a website hosted in Ireland selling these capsules here. They're sold under a brand Whippet 50-pack whipped cream chargers. While this appears to be a business supplying the product for legitimate reasons, the comments by purchasers on the website gives the game away. One customer testifies, and I quote, "Had 0 problems, works good for whipped cream and to trip out." Another jokes, "This stuff really whipped my cream, if you know what I mean." "Feels good," says another happy customer. This comes from a .ie registered website. And to be honest, I think that site should not be selling a product that is clearly and so obviously being abused. I think it's clear we need to nip this in the bud by acting now. Minister, we need a clear strategy to tackle this problem head-on before it escalates out of control. Thank you.
Thank you, and I'd like to begin by thanking Deputy Higgins for raising this very important issue this evening and for giving me the opportunity to address it before the House as the newly appointed Minister with responsibility for the National Drug Strategy. I also want to take this opportunity to reaffirm the Government's full commitment towards implementing the National Drug Strategy and its commitment to a health-led approach to drug use and the development of harm reduction interventions. For the record of the House, nitrous oxide is a colourless gas that is most commonly found in pressurised metal containers and canisters and has a number of medicinal and industrial uses. And indeed, Deputy Higgins rightly outlined all the various issues associated with it. However, it is also a gas that can be misused to get euphoric effects, and it can make users feel intoxicated. I am aware of the recent media reports regarding the increased use of nitrous oxide during the lockdown period, which is of grave concern to me. However, I feel that it is important that we have evidence-based information regarding the extent of its use. And as a result, the HSE is currently in the process of gathering information regarding the prevalence of its use to inform any future actions that may be sanctioned. As the Deputy will be aware, the Department of Health works with the HSE to raise awareness of the dangers associated with drugs through drugs.ie website. This website provides a comprehensive range of information and supports related to substance use, including nitrous oxides and other substances. The HSE also operates a drugs and alcohol helpline, which is a free and confidential active listening helpline and email support service offering non-directive support, information guidance and referral to anyone with a question or concern relating to drug and alcohol use. The helpline can be used by people directly and their family members. The Department of Health, as part of the introduction of the Health Diversion Programme, is providing £100,000 in 2020 to develop a national harm reduction campaign to raise awareness of the risks associated with drug use. This will include the use of club drugs, festival drug use, new trends such as nitrous oxides. While this campaign was originally scheduled for the latter part of 2020, this timetable may need to be revised given the drawn resources in responding to the challenges arising from COVID-19. Recently, the HSE launched the Know the Score, the first national evidence-based resource on alcohol and drugs for senior cycle students. It aims to engage young people in exploring and considering a wide range of topics related to the risks associated with alcohol and drugs. Whilst these sources of information are most definitely helpful, it is also important to emphasise the crucial role played by parents in educating young people on the risk regarding substance abuse. Evidence-based content is available on drugs.ie regarding nitrous oxide, as well as the HSE booklet providing advice for parents on how to talk to young people about the risks associated with drug and alcohol use. As Minister with responsibility for the National Drug Strategy, I believe that addressing the drug problem in Ireland requires a multi-pronged approach which includes prevention initiatives in tandem with targeted harm reduction and treatment services. Particular vigilance is required in protecting young people from threats to their health and well-being from misuse of substances, including nitrous oxide.
Thank you very much, Minister. Deputy Higgins.
Thank you, Minister, for your response. It's very encouraging that you've acted quickly by seeking a report from the HSE around the prevalence of its use in Ireland. Young people seem to have no idea that this product is killing and paralysing their counterparts elsewhere in Europe. I agree we need an education campaign so they are aware of the consequences. We need to also start recording how many people are affected by abusing nitrous oxide. At the moment, we're relying on media reports to tell us of hospitalisations and deaths. There should be official HSE data recording this problem so that we can understand it and understand the extent of it. And I welcome your move to gather this kind of information. It is my view that we need to limit the availability of this product. Because it has genuine uses in the food and medical industry, it is freely available to legally purchase. I'm not aware of any law banning its sale to under 18s. It is illegal to sell it for human consumption, but it is impossible to prove that that's the case, and that leaves Gardaí powerless to act. Belgium is planning to ban its sale to under 18s, and I believe that we should follow suit. The Netherlands is investigating banning nitrous oxide altogether. And I think maybe there's a point in us establishing whether its legal use can be fulfilled by other measures, and if so, then maybe we should move to do the same. Search engines should not be profiting at the expense of our children's health by selling ads to encourage people to buy this product online. In fact, this product should not be available for people to purchase online, full stop. Our young people need to be aware that mild symptoms like a headache or tingling in the arms and legs or numbness can be the first step towards ending up in a wheelchair or worse. Minister, I'm asking you to commit not just to working on a strategy that communicates the dangers of nitrous oxide, but to work on a strategy that reduces access to buy these gas canisters for sale online right now legally for as little as €1. I didn't have to search very hard last night to find this used canister. They litter my local parks in Lucan, in Clondalkin, in Rathcoole and in Palmerstown. Minister, we need to act now to protect our young people.
Thank you, Deputy. As a new Deputy, I'm sure you're not aware of the protocols that there are around displaying devices in the chamber, so we'll We'll just draw that to your attention. Minister, can you conclude on this matter, please?
I want to thank the Deputy again for raising this important nitrous oxide issue this evening, and I feel that she has issues regarding the banning of this substance, and also the fact that it's freely available on the internet. I wish to state that I share her concerns about the apparent ease of availability for children to purchase this gas, and I want to assure her that, as the Minister with responsibility, it is an issue I am taking very seriously, and that I will take the points which she has raised again this evening back to my officials in the department tomorrow morning. However, may I reiterate again, the HSE are currently in the process of gathering the required evidence-based information on the prevalence of this drug and its use in Ireland, and that will inform future actions. Can I conclude by stating the Government's policy in relation to drug and alcohol addiction services is set out in the National Drug Strategy, reducing harm, supporting recovery, a health-led response to drug and alcohol use in Ireland 2017 to 2025. Furthermore, the programme of government commits to continuing to resource harm reduction and education campaigns aimed at increasing awareness of the risks of this drug use. And as Minister of Responsibility for the National Drug Strategy, I am committed to implementing an integrated public health response to substance misuse, and I am confident that will lead to better outcomes for individuals and society.